My definition of luck is when years of preparation meet the point of opportunity. My name is CJ. This is Evolve Strong with CJ, and I help you lose 10 pounds and 5 inches in 28 days. I was looking at the records within my contacts, and as of today, individuals that have gone through our system or have been within our system total 25,585 individuals. Think about that. 25,585 individuals have gone through or been touched by Evolve Strong and, CJ, the programming. Isn't that fucking awesome? I'm an old dog in this industry. I've been in it now for 18 years consecutive this last go around. I ran my dad's company for about 8 to 9 years. We grew that to great heights, but then I lost everything in 2008. I went from rags to riches, back to rags, and then back to where I'm pretty stable and very passionate and loving in a business that supports my lifestyle now. And I wouldn't have changed it for the entire world. Before that, though, in middle school, I started the martial arts because, kids were picking on me with stinky Payless shoes in the locker room. And so I beat the shit out of them. And my mom, said if I'm going to fight, she's going to fight for real. So she put me in the martial arts academy. And I trained under Ho Young Pak from seventh grade all the way until I was 21. And then I gave up that career to run my dad's company after he had a heart attack. And that's really when I learned my business acumen because I was in school for athletic training and then I transferred over to the business school so I could help run my dad's company because he was incapacitated and ill during that time. But anyways, with that said, that gives me 10 years before and 18 years now, 28 years in this industry. Isn't that neat? That's a lot. A lot of people see what we have now, but they don't realize that it's taken me 28 years to get here with so many bumps in the road. And I'm talking about luck today because we are now coming into a slowing economy. And I just got word that a fifth gym within Albuquerque, a large one, has closed their doors. And yes, from a strictly business perspective, Evolve probably could benefit from this. But from an industry perspective, it saddens me that I've been there. I've done that. When I first opened up, well, first off, I had to close down G Catmore, my dad's company. It was a huge family mess. And it was in 2008 when the economy went kaput back then and the real estate industry burst. And our main clientele were home builders. And because of the big family mess while I was at Harvard finishing up my degree, it came back to just a disaster. And I could not pull that ship up. I couldn't. I probably could have, to tell you the truth, but I didn't have the wherewithal. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the years of preparation at that time to understand that I could have fought my way of survival back then. So I wasn't ripe. I wasn't ready. Luck had not set foot yet. And then when I went back, I was cleaning toilets at Sports and Wellness, literally a Harvard MBA with a large amount of money in my bank account at one time that I lost, was cleaning toilets. And I just lost everything. But starting then, 4 years later, after I had worked at Sports and Wellness, and it was 4 years of college education within the fitness realm, and I started Evolve. And in 2012, when I opened up the Paseo del Norte location in San Pedro, we were there for about 3 years and we grew. We did great there for a little while. And then Paseo del Norte hit our second year, the reconstruction. And we went from, 500 members down to 100 members because individuals did not want to come around the construction during that time. So construction killed us. And during the time, the landlords wouldn't give any rent relief. And I was fairly new and I just, I basically I had to close it down because I would have been in a hole if I was continuing to stay there and paid those same rent rates. I think it was almost $12,000 a month at that time. And I just would have been in a hole. So I had to close that down. But at that time, I'd already experienced closing down a company before, and I was like, come rain, snow, hell, high water, I'm not going to close this sucker down. So my preparation, because of the closure before, and then my hard head and luck, literally years of preparation, meeting the point of opportunity. It was summer, and so what we did is we worked out in parks. We worked out in parking garages. I rented a small studio called Studio Sway, where I had multiple classes, and then I rented another studio. It was a ballerina studio, and we worked out there for about 6 months, and then I was able to get back on my feet, and that's when we opened up the Candelaria branch, and that's when the landlord there gave us a chance. He believed in us. He believed in my spirit, and man, 8 years later, we rocked and rolled over there. We did fantastic, and then COVID hit, and oh my gosh, everything just went to shit again. Um, but again, years of preparation, meeting the point of opportunity, we had to transition who we served. We became somebody completely different. Now we service middle-aged professionals looking to lose 10 pounds and 5 inches. That's literally who we serve. And then what we offer is the consistency. I'm here at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 11:30, and 6. So there's a consistent group of like-minded individuals that support each other every day, that kick our asses. And then also too, within Cody's program, there's just different programs here, but we know our client avatar and we are very specialized with it. We're not the end all. We're not cheap. We're not super, super high expensive, but we are reasonable for that which individuals receive when they're middle-aged professionals looking for consistent ass whoopings. And we had to transition, our business model. We had to do a lot of different things. And then, again, I got into a bad business relationship, and that relationship went, the lot of promises that were made fell through, and I had to close down Candelaria branch because they sold it, because I didn't take over, because I was going to be moving in with someone else. And then we found this branch on Eden, and obviously it lowered our costs. Our price points are fantastic here in regards to our cost to price point. So we're solid again, but it took all of these ups and downs and all arounds. And I realize now that the years of preparation, the 28 years of being in the fitness realm, the 8 years of being in the business realm with my father, have given me the wherewithal and to take advantage of the opportunities that come now. And I have the mindset that I'm never going to give up again. I will never fucking give up. And I know where to fight. I know where my battles are, but I also know when to let fires burn. And one of my best words right now is no, and you can handle it. Because if I'm not doing my magic and I'm concentrating so much on other stuff, the company begins to fail. And so, but again, that takes years of experience, years of knowledge. And to relate to you guys, life has thrown so many different lemons that have bruised me, cut me, drowned me. They've done so many things. I've experienced so many obstacles, but you know what? That's called life. And we all experience it, but it's how we choose to handle the situations that we're in, and how strong our bodies and our minds are, and how capable we are of handling the circumstances. And I believe very strongly that luck plays a huge part in all that we do, but you have to have years of preparation and proper attitude meeting those points of opportunity. And you can never give up. You can never, ever give up. And the only way that I have been capable and able to handle everything that has come my way now is by making my body and my mind strong, keeping my health at its prime. I could just imagine drinking the type of alcohol that I did in 2008 when I lost everything. Now, I couldn't function. I couldn't function being in an insanity cycle with my health back then. I couldn't do what I'm doing now. And so as a reflection and as action items to those that are listening today, is your health at its prime? Is your mind cared for? Are you doing what is necessary to become stronger to handle all of the bullshit that I know is coming down very quickly? I know it is. The industry is changing again. Post-COVID highs are just coming to a halt. Everything is starting to be kind of crazy. But the market must go on, and you just have to stay strong enough in the battle. You have to keep pushing. There's no alternative, right? No matter what happens. The markets don't, they just shift, they just change, but you got to stay on top of it. And that's the intent and that's the goal. And are you prepared to handle all of it? If not, reach out. Also, another step, guys. My body's great, but my mind, I'm taking, like I'm very honest with my testosterone replacement therapy with Sean Marie. I really had to get my health in order, and I was experiencing just different things. And now I feel normal again. And actually, I feel even better because it was such a steady decline with that. And now I'm taking steps to care for my mind. Angela Mice, a Shred member here, owns one of the largest counseling firms in town. And I hired one of her counselors, and I'm going to start seeing them on Friday evenings. And that is to help my mindset so that I could be stronger for you and for my family and for myself. Really. So have a healthy body, have a healthy mind. Shit, I'm going to be unstoppable, guys. So watch out. Listen, I hope this relates to you guys because I'm just being real. And I hope you understand that fitness plays such a bigger role in all that we do in life. And if our vessel is prepped and ready, don't ever wish for easier circumstances. Wish for and prepare for a stronger body and more capable mind. And you have to take a lot of action in order to get there. And it's daily action. Daily, 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 daily. You have to use it or you're going to lose it. 505 591 4700. 505 591 4700. That is my text in my landline. Use it, abuse it. Hey guys, also too, if you really, really, if you relate to this, please share this and please rate it and leave some comments. I'd really appreciate that. All right. For my out cheers, remember, start strong, stay strong, always be evolve strong. Later, friends. Goodbye.